Five minutes more. 5 minutes more. 5 minutes more.
Now dangerous inside.
When it's bad.
2 minutes more. 2 minutes more. It's super cool. 2 minutes more.
When I do.
One minute more. 1 minute more. Thank you very much, DJ. Please let us put our hands together for the DJ. It took a lot of us down memory lane to the days of Literary and Debating Society Day. Ìjọ ẹ̀ la máa ń yọ trọ́sà o. Then, because schools like Rivers and Greg's and Methodist boys will be there, they will come in trousers. Then you say junior literary debating, we will now come in shorts. Camera in the ball. So from school, we will come in shorts, but when we get to the venue, we change to trousers. You know? So, anyway, I'm a ROGA. I had to talk to my sister-in-law this morning that she should guess where I am. And she tried and tried and said, I know you cannot think of it. That I'm in your school. She said, he knows somewhere. I said, it's your anniversary. I said, they told me, she's of the 1980 set. She's of the 1980 set. My cousin of the 1985 set. My friends of the 1984 set. So I'm at home. So normally, so some schools they will say they are the first grammar school and they will come late to events. Me ìdárúkọ school mi ìdárúkọ school but tá a bá ti fẹ́ sọ̀rọ̀ sí kò sí àwa lẹ̀kọ́ gbogbo you don't mind record shows that they are the first grammar school in Nigeria. Please distinguished ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for CMS Grammar School. Ṣé mo kí dáadáa? So we're ready for the debate. I see that people are still chewing. So while we are still chewing, let me just read this brief profile of Regan Memorial Baptist Girls Secondary School, Yaba, Lagos. It was established in 1941 by the Southern Baptist Mission as a tribute to Miss Lucille Regan, an American missionary whose passion was to promote quality Christian education for girls in Nigeria. Following our untimely death in 1937, the school was founded to preserve our vision and commitment to female education. Located on Commercial Avenue, Sabo, Yaba, the institution began as a modest educational center and later grew into one of Nigeria's respected all-girls secondary school. Guided by its motto, love one another, Regan Memorial Baptist Girls Secondary School has, for over 7 decades, remained dedicated to academic excellence, moral discipline, spiritual growth, and leadership development. The school has consistently produced generations of accomplished women who have made meaningful contributions to society while maintaining its strong Christian heritage and tradition of excellence. Up school! Up school! They have produced women of timber and Kadi, of Obeche and Eru, of Igi Wona, to know about Kwamaka, Igi Oste. About Igi Oste. They have produced women that are in that status. We have them in our midst today, and some of them are watching online. And that is why all the schools here are called legacy schools. Not just because their schools are old, but the schools have produced men and women that have moved and shaped Nigeria, and they have made their contributions to international. So all of us as members of the legacy schools, let us put our hands together for our various schools, and we should be able to stand tall and proud anywhere to say, yes, I am a product of Baptist Academy, not of CMS Grammar School. Ọmọ Buwagon. Don't worry, there is no time for you to speak to them. It's no program. Come and be say as long that we started as permanent. See, it is here, it's our tradition. They said the school started as a modest educational center. It's the tradition. Then we grow and blossom into local trees and local pages. And we surpass any grammar school that is before us. At least we have surpassed you. I'm not you born, I'm not you everywhere. That's enough history. So whether you are 1859 or whatever, still flog you see on the football pitch. And that's compensation. But you are missing us all the time. Yeah. So, judges, are we ready? All right, so the judge will now give us those for and those against, and the other modalities surrounding the debate. Please, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for our debaters.
What we progress on that's how we review again. Those speaking for, so let's look at the topic again. Artificial intelligence will do more good to the future of education. Those speaking for are Babs and Cats, Gobi College, and our ladies of apostles. How can I say page? Thank you. Those speaking against are NDHS, and ROGA Holders Association. ROGA. I think we are together. Thank you very much. So just the criteria again. The first 5 minutes will be the chief speaker of those. Now we review it so that we have some of us have two people coming up. So the first 5 minutes we have the chief speaker, then supported by the supporting speaker for the second 2 minutes. That's what we have. Thank you very much.
The second speaker will not speak twice.
The second speaker.
The single speaker.
Yeah.
Twice.
Yeah. Any other clarification? Okay. So we want to have the first one now. Comes and comes.
Well, he has a chance of introducing himself.
Good morning, everyone.
Morning.
Distinguished panel of judges, the accurate timekeeper, the members on the high table, my colleagues, co-debaters, and members of the public. Now, I have been given a duty this morning to show what the advantages that AI will do to the future of education. Now, what I have been told asked to do is to give a clearer view what AI will do to our education. Now, let me start by explaining what AI is. We need to first understand what we want to debate about. Now, AI is artificial intelligence. Now, it is a branch of computer science where it focuses on machines and equipment to think in the capacity of humans, to respond the way an average human being will respond to issues. Now, what AI does is to bring together all forms of data, reasoning, and be able to then answer complex questions. Now, this alone has made my job easy. It's just to further corroborate, from the understanding of what AI is. Now, AI is one of the most beautiful things to happen to it. It enables each individual human beings to be able to get easy and fast answers to questions. If you have anything that you are doubting about, you don't understand, the easiest way for you is to go to either your phone or your computer and have access to any of the AI platforms. Now, AI platforms comes either by way of website or what we call application apps. So, whatever questions you have, you can log it into such apps and it will give you answers to what you want. So, this alone shows that one of the beautiful things that AI will do to our education, it will give our children easy access to information, easy access to, be able to answer complex issues. Now, one other thing to it is that it has no limitation. There is no questions you cannot ask. You are a lawyer, you can go there and ask medical questions. You are an engineer, you can go there and ask legal questions. And trust me, AI is going to give you the the direct answer to the questions that you are looking for. Now, another thing is the speed. Yes, those of us who grew up in the era of you have to do your research, you have to go to the library, you have to read this, you have to read that. That is no longer applicable with AI. With AI now, you type in your questions and you have your answer. Now, another thing is the deep learning. It enables you to go as far as answering complex questions, whether medicine, whether architecture, whether engineering. Now, another thing is the inclusion. Now, AI allows you to personalize whatever you are asking, whatever knowledge you are seeking for. Unlike you have to wait for maths teacher before you can get answers to your mathematics questions. You have to wait for your science teacher before you can have. With AI, you know, you can have access to all this information. So, with this viewpoint of mine, I hope I've been able to convince you that AI will do good to the future of our education than do any form of bad to it. My name is Oluwafemi Bisuga, class of 96, Lagos Practice Academy. Thank you.
Thank you, thank you. Next speaker will be from NPHS. NPHS. Will be speaking again. Thank you.
The chief host, panel of judges, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. My name is Adetukubo Bitola from Methodist Boys High School, Lagos. Former African Statesman's Debater of the Year for several years, 1982. Straight to the topic, without much ado. We need to get the concept right first. What is AI? He has identified, my last speaker identified what AI is. But what is education? When we say something is going to do more good to education, have they thought of what education is? Education is acquisition of knowledge, seeking more knowledge. When you go into AI, it deprives you of that opportunity of research. Nowadays, our youth, we have to consider our environment. Recently, I was asking somebody, give me a calculation of 3 plus 3 plus 10 and divide it from 35. They have to go into calculator. But what you use your brain for, by the invention of AI or the usage of AI, people become lazy. Our students become lazy. We have the problem of education today in Nigeria, and if you instill or bring such into the society, the whole system becomes moribund, and we will just have a collapsed educational system. Go and look at the records of JAM, go and look at the records of WIRE, and you'll be amazed at what is happening to society today. We are not saying, get it right, we are not saying AI is not good. The issue and question is, will it do more good to education? I stand solely and I state categorically that AI will not do more good to our education or future of education in Nigeria. We need to go to the nitty-gritty where Professor Victor Muli had the opportunity of going into library. Library system now, children don't want to read no more. In our days, we call it walking to do more or walking to answer. That is what AI will bring. Yes, it will help. I will also give you some fallacy about AI. In the legal profession, I've been in court one day and I suddenly decided, let me find out this quickly. The cases you referred to were totally out of order. So AI could be misleading. And if you do not get your facts right, you just mess up the whole thing. Mr. Chairman, sir, to me, AI will not do more good. We need our children of today to grow their brains. Let them work hard. The system where everything comes easy, nobody wants to read, is now Yahoo Plus, is Yahoo. It's all part of the system. I'm not going to belabor you now. I'll just pause the movie and appreciate and appeal that we all thinking deeply the future of our education, where even the usage of tenses is a problem. Go to some schools, you find students finding it difficult to express themselves, and you want us to go to AI. It's not everything that is brought into the system that we need to copy verbatim. Let's develop ourselves. I rest my case for now.
Thank you very much. We'd like to call on somebody wants to kind anybody wants to kind?
Yes, sir.
Okay, we'd like to call on MPHS now. Thank you. This is sorry. Go. This yourself when you get there. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Jeremy Siakonde from Methodist Girls High School, Yaba. I'm here to speak on the topic artificial intelligence will do more good to the future of education. I've come to say it will not do more good to the future of education. With some points that I'm going to be raising. And I say good afternoon to Mr. Chairman, sir, members of the high table, members of the judges, the accurate time pickers, and my co-debaters. Thank you. Now, the two speakers, they have talked about artificial intelligence and they have talked about education. One thing I want you to know is that education is not about knowledge alone. It's about acquiring skills. It's about acquiring values. It's about social interaction with people. One thing AI will do, it reduces human connection. If you are not connected to people, you become myopic, you become timid, you become unproductive. I'm here now, I'm interacting with people. It's giving me pleasure. I'm happy with what I'm seeing. What the teachers do. Teachers are to guide students morally and socially. When you look around now, we call them the Gen Z generation. Most of them, they do not have right attitude to life. They are so lazy. They come to my shop and ordinarily, when they buy something, 1,650 times 3, they cannot until they go to the company. They use their phone. So what are we talking about? People that cannot reason. They are so lazy, unproductive. They are so myopic. They are not exposed. They can't go out. They stay glued to the computer. Therefore, let me tell you, when somebody depends much on technology, that person will not go find life. And let me tell you something. In our nation, Nigeria, technology, AI is very expensive. You need computer systems, you need softwares, you need to service it. But at the end of the day, how many people can afford that? We just set up our CTV Live in Methodist Girls High School. We spent 40 million. How many schools? We have 40 million. So what it does is that the rich schools, they are getting better, and the schools that are poor, they are getting in education, their standard is falling. Education is supposed to bridge the gap between rich and the poor. But with AI, it's reducing the gap. There is no inequality in education. Let me tell you something. Lastly, I want to tell you something. Lastly, when you look at the internet, when you see people around, people are dying. The average lifespan in Nigeria is diminishing. What is the cause of this? AI, the tools that they use in AI emit what we call electromagnetic radiation, a silent killer. And if they are not protected, you sit on the computer for long. The radiation comes and affects your body. It weakens the cell. It can cause cancer. It can cause mutation. It can make somebody to be sick. And when a sick nation cannot produce, no, when the average, the productive age, when they are dead, what are we talking about? For a nation to be healthy, to be wealthy, you need people that are healthy. Most of them, they don't know what to use to protect themselves. Look at what I'm wearing. This is energy bracelet. When you look at this room, a lot of positive ions is being emitted as a result of our gadgets. The lights, the ACs, everything that diminishes the average lifespan of an individual. Most people cannot protect themselves. I have my energy bracelet there. It is made up of negative ion. It neutralizes everything that is positive. So AI will do not diminish the lifespan of an average Nigerian. Thank you. I'm coming back again. God bless you.
Yes, since he's coming back again, of course. Thank you very much. She's coming back again.
Funky man.
Somebody from ONA now. ONA. Let's clap for her.
A very good afternoon, everybody. Um, Special greetings to the panel of judges and my co-debaters, the special guest of honor. Before I continue, I would like to say Happy International Day of the Boy Child to all the men here. I pray you never lose your inner child. Now, how do I know that? AI. I'm able to know what is happening across the globe through the help of AI. I'm able to identify with other people from different parts of the world through the help of AI. Now, we talk about AI having different faults and all of that. But we cannot deny the fact that many people have challenges when it comes to learning. Now, AI helps when people have difficulties in learning. It helps personalize learning. You can learn at your own pace. We have people who have mental challenges, we have people who have psychological challenges. Now, they can program AI in a way that they can learn at their own pace and they can be at par with the rest of the world. Now, AI doesn't have limitations. You can wake up in the middle of the night to study. You can wake up in the middle of the night to put in different things. Yes, we can say it makes you lazy, but of course also helps you to put your learning, to put your study in place. It can help you to build your learning. You're not limited by your teacher not being around. You're not limited by your tutor not being available. AI makes that possible. 24 hours, you're able to do that. Now, AI also reduces the workload of our teachers. We can all agree in our wonderful country that teachers are stretched, sometimes beyond their limits. But when your teacher says, go home and do this, you can be able to use AI to go through some of the things, maybe not all of them, but AI helps you to channel your thoughts towards the direction you should go. Another thing is that AI helps you expand access. Now, you go to some remote areas where you don't have access to education. You're traveling to a place, and even if you travel outside your country or your comfort zone, you go somewhere where you don't have access to direct education. Now you want to do something, you want to carry out a research. AI is there for you to help you carry out your research. It does not limit you. It does not make you not to advance beyond where you are. So AI is that bridge between you and the next knowledge you should have. Now you see people creating different things, creating different applications, and all of that. It is through the help of AI. And AI provides data-driven insight. I am here, I don't know what is happening in Ibadan, but I need to get my facts. I'll need to employ the use of AI to do that. I don't know what is happening in the government house somewhere in Calabar. I can use AI to find out. Now that helps me bridge the gap and make my circle smaller. And I would like to also, the man here from MPHS, you did say that AI does not give you the right thing sometimes. But you will not blame AI not keeping the right prompt. You will not give the right order for it. It will not give you the right thing. You will tell AI, give me left. AI will not give you right. Because you said left, AI will give you right. Also, ma'am, the person that just spoke, you said something, you greeted everybody here, good afternoon. We are still at past 11 now. Is that a bias against AI? I don't know if that's a bias against AI already. So lastly, the special guest of honor serenaded us with some songs. Now, some of us were not born then. Yes, I left 24 years ago. Yeah, I know it's recent. But there are some songs that people that are 100 and something know that I do not know. How will I get to know that and enjoy what they are enjoying? AI. So with these few points of mine, I hope I've been able to convince you that AI will do more to the future of education and not that. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much for that wonderful presentation. Now, hold on. Go be connect. I go back. Go be connect. Okay. Dr. Kula is coming. First speaker. Thank you. A round of applause for him again.
Thank you very much. My name is Anthony Killer, and I will do my best not to kill anybody on this conversation. Our guest of honor, distinguished debaters, panel of judges, and our accurate timekeeper. The issue before us this morning is to analyze the position of AI in education. It is understandable if people get carried away thinking that this debate is about AI. It is not about AI. This debate is about education. We're asked to see AI as a tool will improve education or if it will not. We're not asked to see if it's going to replace education. We're not asked to see if it will destroy education. And that takes me to one thing. Let us review education. They've defined and explained AI. Education is that process in which people learn to learn. It is that process in which people acquire endurance and experience. It is that process where people aspire to, where people are corrected, where people are inspired, and their sanction set 81, and it says, producing today, we remember from their needs what sanction and correction is. If you look at your needs, you remember those things. That is education. Education is not giving answers. AI gives answers. Education. What is the relationship with AI to education is that AI helps education to find answers. When we say people cannot research and cannot think, and therefore maybe they copy the answers, we're confusing certification and passing of exam with education. Thank you. Feel free to clap. That is the mistake we're making. The other mistake we're making, and we talked about learning new words in the debate, there's an expression called atavistic inheritance. Atavism are those things that we inherited from our parents. That is why whether you're in London or New York, you're afraid of the dark. Because for hundreds of years, our parents have been killed, our ancestors have been killed by enemies in the dark, lions and animals and spirits. So even if there is a lit world where there's light everywhere, we are still afraid. The fear we've inherited is the fear of something new. When aeroplane was going to fly, people said, if you fly, you might die. God did not give us wings, so don't fly. But we're flying, we're alive. Electricity, people said electricity is bad because there will be no night and day. There is night and day. When the press came, people said you start printing things, it will destroy the world. It does not destroy everything. When internet came, people thought it would destroy everything. It does not destroy. I put it to you that the fear of what is new is just an inherited fear. The question we should be asking ourselves is how do we manage the relationship between AI and education? And the text, thank you very much. And the way we manage it is to understand that the AI pushes us more. The teacher that comes to class unprepared will be checked by the student. The student who knows the answer but does not know the reason will be pushed further to check it. If you go to AI and AI gives the wrong answer, and you do not know it because you have a bad education, not because of AI. One of the reasons that AI will help education is that
It puts you in the place because you've been educated not to copy and paste, but to inquire, to compare, to validate, to verify, to evaluate. And if that is missing, that is not the problem of AI, it's the problem of your education. So our focus should be, how do we use AI that is an innovation, that is inevitable, that is agile, that expands boundaries, that is unlimited, that is timeless? How do we use it to enhance our education? I say to you, the way to use it to enhance education is to ensure that teachers are better prepared, is to ensure that the academic world do not say because they do not have money for computers, let them go and find it. What the founding fathers of this institution in which we are, 85 years ago in 1941, decided to found this school. They wanted hardworking, spirited young ladies, but they also wanted highly intellectual, cultural people that would be in high places in the society. The tool to do that is access to information, is the comparison. In my doctorate days, I used to travel from Birmingham to London to Oxford to Cambridge to go and look for research. I sit on my desk and I take the world. You know, I'm doing history. I did not know to limit myself to the history of Nigeria or West Africa. I did the history of the world. Because right now they are comparing. The education now gives me the opportunity to say thank you very much. Yes, I want to say thank you very much. Thank you for that brevity. Last speaker for this round, ROGA. Who's the first ROGA? Thank you. Let's clap for her. Our hostesses.
Artificial intelligence is said to give efficiency, accuracy, limitless. But in reality, it is great harmful to our education. My name is Chora Benebeli, and I'm here to speak against the motion that the artificial intelligence will do more good to our education, for the future of our education. What is artificial intelligence? Artificial intelligence is a branch of computer science that creates the capacity of a machine to perform the task originally meant to be done by human intelligence. Ladies and gentlemen, before I go on, I would like to pay homage. So I say good day, panel of children, special guests of honor, ladies and gentlemen, co-debaters, accurate timekeeper, and of course, my fellow students. What is education? What is education? Education is not just information transfer. No. Education is a process that is supposed to bring out the full potential of an individual to think critically, to act ethically, to communicate meaningfully, and to be able to adapt to all situations. Education should prepare you and bring out that potential in you so that intellectually, emotionally, and practically you are able to stand and face whatever challenge that comes your way. Will AI do this for our education? Capital no. AI kills that ability for you to sit down and think critically, to develop that part of the brain that is set aside to do this thinking, and thereby causing a pathway that affects that part of the brain that is actually created to give us that knowledge we truly deserve. AI will affect the thinking of every individual because it makes you lazy, it makes you look out for answers without even thinking. AI, yes, has been presented to us as a tool, but in the recent, our education today is suffering greatly with the present situation we have. Then we are talking about future. Do we want to live with machines all the days of our lives? Because AI has made it such that everybody now glues to their phones. Nobody is doing researches. Nobody is doing critical thinking. Nobody is trying to bring solutions to real problems. We all run to machines. At the rate at which we are going, looking at AI, yes, before AI came, the computer was there, and we could get information. And then with that information you get, if you don't know what you want, you will not be able to analyze those information. But now, AI has made it easy peasy. You no longer have to think. Students now, they don't even bother to read. They know that even they have some gadgets that during exam, their wristwatch alone can give them answers to question. Is that the kind of education we want for our future? Is that the kind of future we want for our country, Nigeria? Is that the kind of future we want for the world? We need people that can improve their intellectuality by studying hard, working hard. You and I are here today, standing tall because of the kind of education we have. I tell you, with the rate at which we are going, years to come, you will not have students that will boldly stand like this and communicate effectively. We are finding out graduates now that cannot even defend their certificate. That is the result of AI. Please let us be realistic and take that which is beneficial to our future. Thank you.
Thank you very much. So we come to the end of the first round. Those coming up now, we come to them with support, and we'll go on with that. We start with Dr. Kat. Support speaker. You have 2 minutes to do that.
All right. Good afternoon, everyone. I want to say a big thank you to the host, panel of judges, great timekeeper, and my fellow students, colleagues, friends, and fellow Nigerians. I'm here to be a support debater for Baptist Academy, the greatest and best school ever in Nigeria to date. Yes, also. So, I just have a few points. My co-debaters have spoken well, but I would like everybody to think back to the .com era where we have the internet. Let's look at our lives then and our lives now. Our lives have become better, easier, and we keep becoming more progressive in our lives. Now, I'm going to focus on education as regards this debate. We should think about it this way. Before the .com era, we had a lot of analog, activities. Teachers would have to travel from afar. There was nothing like virtual learning and training, and we discovered that a lot of lapses occurred. We had the internet. The internet brought about ease in communication. The internet brought about ease in transfer of knowledge. There was skepticism there, but it was able, we had the ability to checkmate them, we use them more. Now we have artificial intelligence. Artificial intelligence so far is the greatest invention in the world. And you can't tell me that the greatest invention in the world doesn't have as much benefit than disadvantages. Yes, it has some losses, but they are being corrected. Artificial intelligence majorly work on databases, they work on prompts as the internet and computer technology does. So what basically I hear those against is more like, oh, to do this and that. We have regulations which make them through the government, even the educational boards, even the school, and even the teachers. They can be checkmate and made better. We are not going to go back. As far as Nigeria is concerned, we have to be a part with the global village. And artificial intelligence is the way to go. It is not expensive. We can see from the mobile phone, as cheap as data, you can have access to information. So we need to move ahead and move forward with artificial intelligence. Thank you very much, everyone.
Thank you very much for that. She said she was coming back. NGHS. So somebody coming to support her. Let's clap for them.
Good afternoon, everybody. Okay, I'm just here to lend a voice the to speak against the topic artificial intelligence will do more good to the future of education. And I'm speaking against the support of our first speaker. Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Faith Azugo, 95 cents Methodist Girls Girls Association. Thank you. Okay, so everybody has talked about formal education. I want to broaden our heart, our mind. Let's look beyond the formal educational system. Let's, education is beyond the four walls of the classroom. Education starts from the home. And one thing I can tell you from experience, I'm a mother of three, from experience, using my children and how we relate. I see that AI is somehow widening that gap between parents and children. I'll cite one example. I told my son to finish SSE. I said, you go and register at this lesson for your jam. He said, Mom, I'm not interested. And I said, why? Then 2 days later, I said, you will go. Then he went and they actually gave him a book. You know, before my son accepted, he actually asked AI. And he now came and said, okay, Mom, I think I'll go. ChatGPT said it is actually okay. So that is, so we, as that family trust, we are losing it gradually. We are losing some things, whether we like it or not, we are losing it. So for us here, the point is not who wins this debate. The point is that every one of us will live here with the mindset that AI has come. How do I ensure that this does not deplete our educational system? How do I ensure that that empathy, that relationship we used to have, that we continue to have it? I have conducted interviews for professionals, and anything you ask them beyond what they had learned or what they can quickly ask AI becomes a problem. Critical thinking is just eroded. So I just want to appeal to us beyond the debate. Let us help our young ones. AI is good, but is it doing good to the future of our education? If we continue with our attitude, we may not get it. So for every one of us as we go, let us just ensure that we caution or take extra caution to ensure that the good that it ought to do is what it's doing and not otherwise. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Go to college.
Good day, everybody. Up to the first video observed by the speaker who had gone before me, for lack of much of time, I would like to go straight to the meat of the topic. Several people have spoken here today talking about AI and talking about education, but we have not understood education as two facets. There is the teaching and there is the learning. At this point in time, I would like to focus more on the part of the teaching. AI has become a tool that has helped teachers to be much more efficient in their delivery of their duty. Imagine a child in a desert area, and then AI is used to put the repository of knowledge of experts around the world, even probably an Harvard professor, to impart knowledge on that person who has a dream to become probably an aeronautic engineer or to become someone who would actually be an astronaut to go into space. AI is what we can define as what is the shortest distance between 2 points. It is a straight line. AI is a straight line between the past and the future. Imagine Miss Lucille, who this school was founded in her name, having a repository of our memories and our ideas, being able to interact with it across time. Imagine, for those who are Yorubas here, Obatala, his memories being put into a repository of knowledge for you to be able to access and know what his idea is for his generations to come. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to point to you that AI is nothing but a tool. Imagine when gunpowder was discovered, if the alchemists had been afraid, we would not have a tool today to use to defend territory. Now we have one person who may use that tool for evil deeds, who will now say on emotion that that tool should be banished. I would agree regulation is necessary. AI should be brought in the appropriate versions for each and every need. And mind you, this is a tool that was made for imputation, not education. Imputation is completing that which should not have been, or that which does not have what it needs to become whole. That is what AI is. It is a repository of images, knowledge across divides, across experts. Now, I would ask you, not emotionally, but logically, would you rather have a tool for the benefit of the majority that gives the best for the majority, or you rather be afraid and run away from a tool that only serves the fear of a minority? I believe with these few points of mine, I've been able to convince you and not convince you that AI as a tool will do more good to the future of education rather than harm. Thank you.
Take it out. And coming up front. Your 5 minutes.
It's a paradox that is so funny that we misconstrue issues. The point is not AI as an application. The issue is how we help our education in Nigeria. My friends on the other side have said, oh, it will help education because they'll be able to access it. How do you want to access the country where electricity is not available? How do you want to access Fortunately, we know which doctor. They have probably right. How do you want to assess this when the level of poverty in our country is alarming? How many teachers can afford to charge or to buy data in this country? And we're talking about AI. Education should be a fundamental right and access to every child, irrespective of age, place of birth, or circumstances of birth. If you make AI the in thing, maybe only those in Lagos. Have you thought of those in Peru? Have you thought of those in Zamfara? Have you thought of those in Jos? AI is good, but it will not do more good to our education. We want our children to think. Use your brain. While we were growing up, we used our brain. It's not everything you use calculator for. It's not everything you use calculator for. Nowadays, without calculator, they cannot even multiply 10 times 3. We had logarithms in those days. I wonder whether they still use the four logarithm bit and proof. Listen, we are not saying AI is not good. It's just like saying rice is not good for your system. It's part of protein that you need to eat. But we are saying that for the future of our education, Let's begin to apply local ingredients to local soup. Not bringing Banga to bring it to Chinese food. So, the special guest of honor, panel of judges, ladies and gentlemen, join me to condemn in all ways that AI is not good for our education in Nigeria. And now,
Thank you very much. And MD took our lives. He nailed it. So now call on OLA to a second.
We can all feel the excitement. I mean, AI makes it easy. The gentleman that just finished speaking had to struggle to get his point across. I don't have to speak at the top of my voice, but you can hear me. And you can agree with some of the things I'm saying. The world is moving at a very fast pace. And it only takes someone with a fast pace to catch up. If you are behind, there's no how you catch up in the speeds of life. So AI helps us. It's not like AI doesn't have its faults, like my other debaters have said. It has its faults, but it's not left for us to bring options. Now AI offers those options. You need wings to fly from here to there. If AI is not available, it might take you years. What AI does is to help you close the gaps that you need closed. And we're talking about losing relationships, like my sister there said, you lose relationship and family ties. If you do not manage it, AI will not manage it for you. If you want to learn a new type of dish, you can't just put your pot on the fire and say, okay, I want this type of dish. You have to research on it and learn. So AI helps you, gives you that extra knowledge you need to get things done. I'm a dance coach by profession. Now, one of the things I do, I teach my students different dance cultures, different things from different countries. How am I able to do that? How am I able to do that, please? Thank you. Now, my students know how to do dances from people in India, Kenya, Germany, and other parts of the world. Now, this is education. We are teaching them. We are not putting them in a hole. Without AI, you might as well be put in a hole and closed up and say you want to preserve your legacies, you want to preserve your ideals and all of that. You'll be stuck in one place. That is stereotype. Now we are expanding the horizon. AI helps you do that. Everyone uses technology, even the gentleman that just spoke. Before you were able to put your points across, you check one or two things on the internet. You use your computer, you use your laptop. That's what AI helps you to do. Now we have investors, we have inverters available. The light went off. What does AI do? There is inverter. Get your inverter. AI will not go to Mushi Market to get your inverter for you. Now there's the production of inverters. AI just makes it easy. It's not like it doesn't have its issues, it makes it easy. So to round up, I'll only tell you that AI offers you a variety of options. It gives you the possibility, helps you think and say, okay, everyone is doing number 1 to number 10. Why can't I do number 100? With AI, possibilities can be possible. Thank you very much.
Thank you. That's a country behind one life. And we hope we're all learning. I know we talk about who's going to maybe the fours are going to be the best or the days are going to be the best. We are going to work on the results as it is. But that doesn't mean fours are the best or the days are the best. Let us keep on learning. And I think we are going to talk to OLA later about our dancing steps. Thank you very much for that. So we now keep call on ROGA now to round up. Thank you.
I'm back and I'm happy for this privilege. The last speaker said, AI helped me to think. Do we need machines to do our thinking for us? No. The popular adage says, remove the hand of the monkey from the pot of soup before it comes to the hand of the king. If we do not watch our back, the world is full of human beings working like robots. Education is relational. It requires trust, modeling of human capacity, and feedback between humans. But with AI, you no longer communicate with humans, you communicate with machines. Earlier, while we were starting this program, the MC said the various schools here have produced men and women of silver and caliber. Please, did you study with AI? Did you study with AI? Or you are who you are today, have achieved what you are today because you were able to build yourself intellectually. Education is not just about efficiency. It's not just about your stuff. No. Education is an autonomy. It's a human autonomy. It gives you the ability to think by yourself and act with integrity. AI has eroded this in our lives. Given the opportunity, AI will replace human beings on the road. We are not saying that the tool, AI as a tool, is not, it's a bad thing to invent, yes. But what we are saying, the point of contention today is that it will do more harm to our education taken into, if not taken into check, if not well managed. And the thing is glaring right before our face that the use of AI has taught our students to be less studious. They are no longer going to libraries. They are no longer doing research. They rely, even essays, even to write common essays, students refer to AI. How long are we going to continue with that? I'm sure with these 2 points of mine, I've been able to convince you that AI is harmful to the future of our education. Thank you.
Thank you very much for that. Let's give them a round of applause. Before you someone talk to an audience like that. So the panel is going to be working results. Before the results, we have something for a member of our panel here. So what's it? Again, you come where? So he's here, he's going to give us a little of pep. Don't add a little of pep to the program. Thanks. Thank you. Thank you very much. Special guest of honor, Professor Abisu Buffet, Professor Kina, my friend, and the President and Mr. Achomani, Baptist. My fellow judges and leaders and everybody here. I just want to say something very quickly. Yeah? It's my madam here, my wife is vice president of ROGA. That's why they got you. Yeah. I just want to appeal that there are 3 judges here. Me, and so I have minority vote. Don't go in case ROGA carry last. I will not suffer for it. That's why I insisted I must speak. Hello. Okay, so when I'm talking, you guys will not be. Yeah, so I quickly appeal. I don't know why they put me on the panel here. Then secondly, Igbo people have always been known to be bullies. So they come here and try to bully a big professor. Come and attempt to kill the contestant. You know? That's very these girls. Yeah, so those of us who went to secondary school in the 80s.
So it's either you're chasing the Methodist girl, or you're chasing the Ola, or you're chasing Rega. So Rega was cheaper for me. Yeah. I'll tell you what. I'll tell you what. I was born in Shomolu. I grew up in Shomolu. I lived in Shomolu. And I went to repeat in Angus. So I didn't have transport fare. We go to Maryland, to see Maryland Comprehensive Care, or go to Methodist. So for Regan, I'll just meet at the local bus stop. So when he's coming back from school, I say, come. Regan said, Regan was super. The arguments were very strong on both sides, you know, and like everything in life, there are benefits and there are. And then one of the speakers said something like I touched there, my friend had to speak about it. She said that the thing here now is not who wins. Yeah? It's what from here, you get me now. So we're in a country that is going through severe challenges. Telling you, the country is shaking. Yeah? Well, I don't know that you're a member of GS. You guys are shaking the country. Our solution is technology. Technology is the only solution because it removes the human element. When you're younger, you are owing NEPA bill. When NEPA man comes to crime for you call him. I mean, you call him. So yeah. But today, can you settle DSTV? You can't settle DSTV. What is gone is gone. We are about going for elections now, and we can see what's happening all over the place. While I was there, a very strong member of the APC called me to discuss Desmond Elliott. I said to him, very simple. Let the people decide. Yeah. That's why this topic is very critical to us. If we throw in technology, the best man will win. If the best man wins, the possibility that the country will be better is higher. That makes sense. Lastly, I was with Chief Emeka Nyako yesterday, that's former Commonwealth Secretary. I sat down and I listened to him talk 2 hours. 2 hours. And he's 96 years old, 94, 96. And I've sat down with almost every leader we have in this country today, as in one-on-one, to listen to them talk. That quality I saw yesterday, it's not there anymore. So technology is very key. Broadens horizons and allows for exposure, gives you enlightenment, reduces tribalism, all these funny things that are affecting us in this country. So whoever wins this, everybody's a winner if we can adopt technology. Please, my wife don't listen to my speech. Let me tell her. The Facebook and news, it's not me. Oh.
Please let us put our hearts together for the Duke of Shomolu. See, I'm not surprised at Ibobi. The day that we hold men debates, they ran away. Now that the girls' school is holding debates, they did not even bring Mr. They brought Professor. Maybe that's why they had to put their school behind the Road. If you don't have Google Map to locate Ibobi College, then Shomolu will ask all. Ask all. You guys know the place. Okay. That is why you always fumble at principal's club and all those things. Okay. All right. So, okay. So we will have contributions from the high table to what we have just heard, while the judges are busy working on their results. And when they are done, I'm going to remove this because the other time the DJ was playing, some people were dancing on their seats. It's always easy to dance on seat too, but when you now start to add the feet to lágbájá sọ apá lọ lọ́tún to see all those ones. Please put your hands together as I give the microphone to our special guest of honor to lift the top from. We start with the younger one. So he has debated. So we are removing it, bringing off to come and to do it. Our special guest of honor, Professor B, distinguished product of the Baptist Academy. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, let me acknowledge the president of ROGA for the beautiful outing. I think it's a blessing around the us. And for those of us in the Baptist tradition, we did this at the Baptist Academy last year. And so we literally handed the baton over to us. Thank you very much for doing this. It's been a very interesting session. If you came here with an open mind, you'll be swayed either way. And I think the points were well marshaled on both sides. Again, the greatest, thank you, Babylon. But what I find striking about the conversations that we've had is to ride on what the Duke of Shomolu has mentioned. Not about his plea for leniency when he gets home. But more about the future of our country. Indeed, if we're going to catch up with the world, we've got to intensify our thrust on technology and its derivatives. Sometimes when the argument says, oh, we're a poor country, we don't have the facilities, sometimes I think we become self-defeating. Because really and truly, this is the time to seek alternatives in everything. And I'll just share a personal experience, which is why I wanted to get up to speak. I had an altercation with a good friend of mine sometime last year. And I decided to talk to ChatGPT and turn ChatGPT into my personal coach. I was arguing with ChatGPT for over an hour, going back and forth. And it will tell me, yes, you're right here, but think about this again. And I will go back and I say, thank you for this insight, but I need you to hear this. Invariably, after about 90 minutes of back and forth, it gave me a solution. And that solution, I put across to my friend. And you will not believe it, that my friend swallowed it hook, line, and sinker. In all honesty, I would have had to pay for the services of a professional coach. I would have had to do this over a period of time. What I got was 90 minutes, free, dedicated, and improved my relationship with this person. Now, this is just one of the insights as to what AI will do. And I'm sure sometimes we actually think AI is just all about ChatGPT. There are
hundreds of tools. So, for example, those who are content makers, you now know what you can do with videos. Almost everyone has become a videographer. You know, I mean, that's what AI does. For script writers, for example, when you have your thought processes and you give the insight about your stories, it comes out and it gives you. But you have to add your personal touch and flavor. And that's where the beauty of the world is going. So, beyond education, which really is also not just about learning, but also about skills. And I think our conversation should have been expanded beyond the formal walls of the classroom. Skills, knowledge, attitudes, and behavior. That's the thrust of the future. And technology can only help us as a tool to become better people, better organizations, and of course, better country for the city. Thank you.
The old Ghanaian society, the old, and the old Please put your hands together for Mr. Jacob Dubahawu, representing ODS. Yes, that's what they call it. Okay. There's 1 minute that they said I should give you.
1 minute.
They said I'm taking 2 out of the 1 minute. So you have 30 seconds.
Thank you for the 3 minutes. Please permit me to acknowledge an elder statesman, a gentleman who has been an embodiment of class and community service. Professor Bishop Lisa, thank you so much for all you have done for our society, for education, and even for blazing the talks to say this is the way you guys should follow. This morning I read a document put together by Mr. J.K. Randall, and the man took swipes like you did. And all the legacy schools in Lagos. No. It's because the 3 microphones are on at the same time. And there's a feedback. Don't worry, that's my job. So, you see, I will stay with this. You know, what it is what we all do to ourselves. We are proud of our heritage. We flaunt it. We wear it. And then we, in the process, acknowledge what is good about the historical facts. For instance, Baptist Academy started as a very dedicated educational setup. It's an institute, but it focused on the basics, primary education. By the time the Anglicans saw that, hey, they are producing graduates from the primary school, let's put a secondary school there. That's why CMS became the first secondary school in Nigeria, second in West Africa. Do you understand? It's the truth. Igobi College is a product of the good thinking of the Methodists and the Anglicans. The first set of students of Igobi College were contributed by CMS Grammar School and Methodists. So please rise, our children, keep rising. Omowani. Say. Well, it's true. In this
should I say?
Hello.
Trust my anointed.
That's what happens to people who tell the truth. Joke or shobol, we have to say the truth. Part of the truth is that they pick Desmond Elliot over some other people at a particular time. If those who picked him say, go and sit down, you should go and sit down. Because you cannot benefit from a system and then rise up to come. So, you understand me? To run the system down? No, you did. You understand me? Is that system the best thing for us? No. You understand me? Now, sir, today our discussion has pointed something out for us. All of us, we have admitted to using AI. But we must commit to something. And I like that Dominic came out. The example he gave was spot on. That 90 minutes that he invested, he saw me when he was saying free 90 minutes, I shook my head. It wasn't free. You stayed in the discussion. You committed your brain. If AI presented A, you said to it, no, there's B, C, D, E. And then by the time it came back to you, it will say, no, there's F, G, H, and all that, but I want you to stay with F. By the time you came to a conclusion, you had said to yourself, this is the right thing to do. And then now took it to a human being like you, who is ready also to take you on. Please, we need to say to those of our children, grandchildren, our associates, and even people older than us, AI is the way to go. Thank you.
You see when you hold the microphone, you always have the power to take swipes. But one thing has confirmed is the baby is our baby. And they cannot argue. And it will always be our baby. I'm a Thomas son of I'm the So, on this note, I would like to invite the special guest of honor to give his own thoughts on the proceedings today. No, come on, that's that.
Can we clap? Can we clap for ourselves and for the Reagan girls that have organized today's event? I have thoroughly enjoyed myself, and the debaters, well done. All of you. With Mr. Jomale and my dear friend Lekon, the man with baritonic voice, and what he has done in Lagos State television and radio and all that. I don't think I should add anymore, but I have one point. AI as a tool will be interpreted differently by different people. It's just like any invention. I remember when something in my graduate school, we call it amnion synthesis. For those who are in the medical line, they will probably know. To check the sex of a baby, they will perform an analysis of the fluid in the amnion sac while the baby was still inside. And from that fluid, you can read the DNA material and decide, well, this is going to be a male or a female. That was the objective. But many people turn it around to use it as a selection process. In countries where you have to pay alimony or patrimony or whatever, those who had babies, who had daughters to give away, felt the pinch, economic pinch. So they will go and test. Once it's a girl, abort it. Whereas the original intention was good, to find out if there are other diseases that we should take care of. So it's the same thing with what we are discussing this morning. I want to fall back on the debaters. Wonderful people. Can we give them a round of applause? My suggestion is this. I think what we have to concentrate on is the regulation. How do we regulate the use of this new technology? Because we can't run away from it now. This debate is not going to stop the adoption of AI. It's already in use. Otherwise, we'll be cavemen to the world. So, how do we make sure that we extract the best out of the tool? And I want to suggest regulation. Is the government that will set it up. In our system, is the federal government. But that could be a mistake. Every other level of governance can set up some regulations. So I have enjoyed myself, and I have seen that the debaters have not lost what they learned when they were in this legacy school, moving up and down. And, thank you so much. So, regulation. And as a statistician myself, one important use of AI is a critical repository, the archive that you have. You can just type and it will do an analysis for you, you just see it. So that is very, very important, regulation of this new technology. We can't run away from it. Thank you for letting me.
I feel we can do better than that. It's words of wisdom coming from an elder. Yeah, and we thank all the people that have spoken. Right now, I hand over the microphone to the president of ROGA, recognized Antinoke and Kinude, to come and share our own thoughts and some other things she wants us to do. Please put your hand up.
On behalf of the executives of ROGA, I just want to say very big thank you to everyone who's here present. I am not a debater today. I was, but not today. I want to thank all the debaters. Honestly, I became more confused. I actually had my own idea of what AI should be, but I became more confused, and I think I'll go home and really have a think, a deep thinking of, is it going to do more good? That is the emphasis. It is there. There's nothing we can do about it. But will it do any more good? Before I move on to something else, I had, there was a joke I saw and I passed it around of a very sick man. He was very sick. He ran to the hospital. He met with the doctor and the doctor said, hey, what's your problem? I don't know how I'm feeling. I feel pain. Is it in your tummy? He said, a little. Okay. In your head? A little. Your legs? Yes. Okay. Again? In your arms? Are you seeing very well? He said, now. The doctor said, now I don't know. The guy said, am I dying? Am I dying? He said, I don't know, I just don't know. He said, doctor, tell me something. He said, I can't tell you anything. He said, but you are the doctor. He said, well, ChatGPT just told me that my subscription has expired. So at times, we don't know. And I've seen cases of people who went to interview with all of it, and at the last message, subscription has expired. I hope on our cases, subscriptions will not expire when we need the answer the most. I personally, I love organic education. Organic education. Study, learn on the job, on the course, on the subject. A lot of us went through it. We went through it, and our generation, if you look closely, are the people who are bred by organic education. The days where there were no internet, the days where the only things we had were lesson teachers who helped you to move on. Your dedicated school teachers, extra time. Before you are forced to study, you even had to use candles at times to prepare for exams. I agree with you that change is constant, and there really isn't much we can do but to follow change. But there's nothing as beautiful as organic background. It helps. Every debater here has been profound, so much so that I now don't know whether I am for or against. I just want to say, when I get to the bridge, I will sit. Thank you so very much. To our judges, all those marks that you have put here, and I suspect that AI has been giving you as I suspect. I suspect. Or I put it to you. I put it to you. So at the end of the day, we have all had fun. I'm happy to also inform you that there is dance party after the session. Let's dance, let's shake it off. Spend some time exercising. You are not as old as you look. Come on, you can do it. Rock the boat. Who knows that song? Rock the boat. It's not some time. I want to use this opportunity to thank very much Reganite Koforola Losing of Set 91 for giving us the first prize. Thank you so very much to you and your beautiful family. I want to thank the ROGA Set 81. ROGA Set 81 for giving us, ROGA Set 81 is giving us the first prize. Reganite Koforola Losing and family will give us the second prize. And also to thank ROGA Set 76 for the third prize. I also want to thank the donors. Well, happens to be that my name is the first. Regan, you must, your event, you must find money to hold it. We don't take money from anywhere. It is you who must go and find the money. So I would thank myself for making an effort. I would thank my vice, Koluke, Regan Koluke Edgar. I would thank Koluke Ayuba as well. Bukola Fari Ibi, Roga State 78. Their president is amongst the judges here. That's Professor Ayobadijo. Reganite Olayinka Kadiri, coincidentally, she's the chairperson of the Legacy Debate Committee. We thank you for a good job. You have done very, very well. And everybody is quite happy. And also the committee members. Thank you, Reganite Olu Oshoba. Recognize Abiodun Aderoka, thank you. Recognize Modugolu Wale, we appreciate you. Recognize Kevin Oduowo and recognize Professor Ayo Badijo. I also want to thank Daddy once again. It's such a pleasure to have you and your beautiful time, your busyness amongst us. I'm sure you felt at home. We felt more at home. It was like we were visiting you. I assure you the next debate, AANS represented here. I can see Baba Atunke there. And he will talk about you when he gets to the meeting. You probably will hold a debate in your house. Thank you, sir. The next debate. I want to thank the high table, the prop killer, the killer one. He was vibes and light. And my dear President Baktakad, we call ourselves recognized, so I want to to the NDHS who are here very early, I thank you so very much. NDHS represented, Igobi College represented, Ola represented, and Vatican represented. Thank you so very much for being here. CMS, All boys. Yes. And please wait here in for after party. After debate, let down your groove. Thank you very much, everybody. We'll see you again this time next year, God willing.
You have it, Home school. Home school. Ọlọ́run jẹ́ kọ́kọ́ ní mọ́rúngà. But there's nothing I can do. Anywhere you mention Regal Memorial Baptist Girls Secondary School, I always stand to defend them. I always stand to defend them. Because we were brought up and we were taught at Pastor Academy that they are our sisters. So we are their brothers. So they cannot run my sister down and I'll keep my mouth shut. Especially our boys come to me very low more school and one. This boys. But we thank God. See, a lot of things have gone down. In those days of analog, we used to do a lot of things at Yaba. Some of us that were supposed to go to Obadikoro through Elegba, we will make sure we get to Yaba. Yaba was stopped. Even me. Because in those days, if they say, which school is your girlfriend attending? You have to. No, you have to. If you don't mention Regan, you don't mention LG, you don't mention Ola, you don't mention Holy Child, you don't mention QC. Okay, maybe when you go for you can say Milan Comprehensive. No, we cannot say City College. Timothy Baru, Abi, School of No Common Sense. Even some of my friends that started at Regan, but ended up at IG. When you ask them, secondary school, they will tell you Regan. Because they can't tell anybody, Ajela and one. You know, so when they ask you, okay, that's your girlfriend that you're always writing. You know, in those days it was letter writing. You must write letter. You must have somebody to come. It's not that you must have somebody to help you dispatch. I try what that thing will cover. They had the way. That time was the type of tape cassette recorders. When you play a certain track, the what it was stopping, or rewind. In those days of video records, one has listened to that record more than 10, 20 times. Do not do me right, do me right, do me right, do me right. Then you go and tap it again. Do me right, baby. It's that response that's leading me to where I'm going. We have to do roll call. I know that Daddy stands in his own class, but we'll go and start from his class. So, 50 to 59 cents is only Daddy. Please put your hands together for him. He's only Daddy in that class, 50 to 59. 60 to 69. 60 to 69. Whoa, wow. 70 to 79. Please stand up for recognition. 70 to 79. You know, it's a 70 to 74. Want to protest to? Okay, please sit down. One thing again. Because you have 79, I will come and do. Some people did January to December. And some people started September to July. So 70 to 74, no Paris. So okay, 70 to 74. Well, that's why it's protesting. Okay, 75 to 79. Okay. So, how many lower? Please. If you are not 75 to 79, you are standing. Please go and sit down. Wait now. Something about hello school. From 75 to 80. Láyé school ọdún márùn-ún. Ṣé Chelsea nìyẹn? Class from 5 lẹ́yìn àbọ̀dún méje. Anything they were 82 like that day. It's graduation year that I'm talking about. It's not year of entry. It's graduation year that I'm talking about. Graduation, it's not entry. It's not entry. Okay, then so we are saying if you graduated between 75 and 80 and you are here. 75 to 79. 75 to 79. What's the better I want to get in 1980 75 to 79. Ẹ̀yin mélòó lẹ wá? Ẹ jókòó ẹ jẹ́ ká mọ̀ wọ́n. Ẹ jẹ́ ká mọ̀ wọ́n 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Pé 12. Kò sí Judas láàrin yín nìyẹn. Please sit down. Okay, 80 to 89. 80 to 89, 80, 81, 82. Ẹ tún ká gé yín sí méjì. If you get méjì, okay, our mindset not say, but Lagos State SS started in 1991. So there was still a graduating state in 1989. 88 rather, was 89. 89 in last year, okay, 1990 low, see, we're not protest. Okay, 80 to 89, I shall know it. 80 to 89, one more. Ẹ̀jẹ̀ tí tó dájì. Àwọn tó wà lórí àìmọ́ ti fẹ́ ju ìlọ 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ẹjọ́ àwọn tí wọ́n bá jáde bí 90 something tó wà lẹ́yìn kan jókòó. Ká lè mọ àwọn tó dúró. Okay, please. ROGA 81. ROGA 81 ní gbogbo yín. 81. Ó wà chill. All right. Ta ló fún DJ coffee mu? Ẹ̀sìn 84 dà. 84. Àwọn sẹ́ẹ̀tì mi nílé. Àwọn sẹ́ẹ̀tì mi nílé. Ókè àwọn alápọ̀jù bí 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 84. Àwọn alápọ̀jù. 84 lèmi náà. 82 ẹ̀yọ̀ kan. All right. We'll come and know you later. All right, so we thank God for 90 to 99. To organize the other 91 set. 90 to 99. Please let us put our hands together for them. 90 to 99. All right, there's nobody 2000 to 2000 to 2000 and 2000 to 2026. 2000 to 2026, I wonder. Wọ́n àwọn Kingsway, wọ́n àwọn Leventis, kò ṣe bus stop lásán o, wọ́n àwọn Cortina o. Àìjẹ́kẹ́ mọ́, when Daddy was singing, send the message to me. Cortina shoe for going to school. Cortina shoe. Mom. Ademo, gown, gang. Àdùkẹ́ ọmọ ṣé mo ní ẹ mọ mo ní AI ò ní gbé yẹn jáde o. Báyìí àwọn MC ti jẹ́ kán wọ̀ yẹn. Wherever you be, do not say where you need. Ẹ mọ̀ yẹn, lábẹ́ igi, ibẹ̀. Láìsí nẹ́bà. Ìlú lé o. Ìlú lé o. Mo ní obìnrin, ọkùnrin. Ìlú yóò yí sí rárá láti ilẹ̀. Ọlọ́wọ́ ajé ló yí sí. Wọ́n ní time ti lọ. Ọ̀rẹ́ ẹ̀sìn àná take us through this for the next 2-3 hours. But we thank God for today. You know, I am a proud Yoruba man, and in the dictionary there are so many Yoruba words that I've entered, you may not know. But let me just give you a few. In the dictionary, you find a word like emu. Do you know? Okay. Emu is in the dictionary. All right. Those ones I will come to when they invite me again to ROGA. We thank God. Now I'll have to call on the judges because all this one was for them to round up. Are you ready for us, sir? All right, sir. Please put your hands together for our distinguished panel of judges. They are of the blue table. They are not of the red chamber or the green chamber. They are of the blue table. So please put your hands together for the chief judge.
Thank you very much. And as I said earlier, we plan to do much, and not for or against, but keep on learning. And on behalf of the panel of judges, the Duke of Chobodu, Edgar, Mrs. Ayo Badiko, and Mrs. Kemi Ogunobi. Please announce the results. The second runner-up NDHS with 70%. Let's clap for them. NDHS, Boys High School. Boys High School with 70%. Second, first runner-up, our Ladies of Apostles with 71%. End music for us. That's what we're announcing. Winner, DJ. I'm picking up a color. We have 6 participants, and valuable is 3. Chosen 2, second runner-up, fourth runner-up. So let's stand up for the winner. Again and again. Let's hear. Stand up for the winner.
Destiny, I have waited patiently. I have vision, oh, I believe. I know I can count. So stand up for champions, stand up, stand up, stand up for champions, stand up for champions, stand up, stand up, stand up for champions, Here we go, getting close. Now it's just who wants it most.
us sit down and for the presentation of the awards. Let us sit down for the presentation of the awards. Thank you. Because of time, because they have been signaling to me to hasten things up a little bit. The president of ROGA had to excuse herself. So the second runner-up will come forward, and that prize will be handed to him by the president of the 76th Senate, REGA. The second runner-up prize will be presented by the president of the 1976 Senate. Please step. The third prize, that's the same as the second runner-up now. Hey. Come and show me. Because DJ, please let us quickly wrap this up. Because we want to stress our daddies, bringing him out and everything, we just allow him to sit down and signal to the winners. So, the third.
Hello. Please can you down so I don't go at the back and see what's happening? Hello, sir. Please, sir, can you sit down so I don't go at the back? Excuse me.
Oh, sorry, sir.
Thank you very much. Thank you, everybody. Congratulations. You've done very well. This award is well deserved. Congratulations. You have a very excellent job.
Hello. Coffee, better if they like sit down. Okay. What? Okay, so the second position, so that we won't have any. The second position goes to Our Lady of Apostle. Our Lady of Apostle. And to present Artificial please reduce the volume of just let us run through this quickly. Mrs. Kufu Lawson. Is she here? Recognize Kufu Lawson. She's a daughter of an old student of Baptist Academy. We are everywhere. Whether some people win today or they don't win or it's not our business. Our business, we are Baptist Academy, Lagos. One defending one. So, second place, so Mrs. Ofolosi to present the plaque and the president of ROGA to present the trophy. Photographers.
Wait, let me start. All right, look at me.
All right. There's already a standing ovation for this small school. So we will not see a time not call them. President of 81 said to step out, please. The president of 81 said, recognize 81. Recognize. 81 said, that's what I'm saying. President of 81 said to step forward. 81. All right. Ẹ ṣáàfì wọn ni à ń pè wọn orúkọ ṣọ́ọ̀ṣì orúkọ wọn tó ń dún bí Celestial Church of Christ yẹn. Ṣé Celestial Church of Christ ẹ̀yin náà ni. We are still teaching them. They refuse to go to remain boys. Is it not boys that is there? Old Boys Association. Is it not boys? Sorry, sir. So I have the pleasure to call. Okay, I have the pleasure to call the Gobi College, the champion of today's legacy schools debate.
Dashing boys.
Listen, ọtítọ́ ọtí lè kọrin ẹ ṣàgbà black yìí ẹgbà kẹmà lọ ẹgbà dájú ìdúró.
Number one and nothing less. Lead me to my destiny. I have waited patiently. I have vision, though I believe. I know I can count on me. So stand up for the champion.
It's the trophy to be given by Professor Abisokunle.
Stand up.
All IC boys there should come out. All IC boys should come out. Please come and stand behind your representative.
Here we go, it's getting close. Now it's just who wants it most. It's just like that's how it is. Cause we have our strengths and weaknesses. I have vision, can't you see? I'm on the move, make way for me. So stand up. Stand up. Stand up. Champions, stand up for champions.
Please, the champions, all the debaters should come out for this photograph. All the debaters should come out for photograph. All the debaters to take photograph with the judges. Stand up. Come and take photograph with the judges. Stand up. Stand up. The champions, the champions, stand up. Here we go, it's getting close. Now it's just who wants it most. It's just like that's how it is. Cause we have our strengths and weaknesses. Oh, I have vision, can't you see? I'm on the move, make way for you. All right. DJ, please. DJ, bring it down. Bring it down. All right. I've been told to hello. Please let us have our seats. Let us have our seats, please. Let us have our seats. Two critical information to pass on to you. From here, we go downstairs for group photographs. From here, we go down for group photographs. Then after that, an open invitation to everybody to attend the Festival of Colors. The Festival of Colors, which is taking place in the school premises. So we go downstairs for group photographs. Unfortunately, because of time, we won't be able to have our dance again. So we thank you all for coming. See you next year. To God be the glory.